Well, everything pointed to a magnificent fourth day in this Headingley Test match when the players took the field. West Indies 56 for 2 at the start, and although they had a pretty good batting lineup, they needed a strong partnership from Vivian Richards and Lawrence Rowe, the overnight not-out batsman. For England, well, they desperately needed quick wickets. They wanted to break through this partnership, and then they wanted to get through the bottom half of the West Indies order to have a reasonable fourth innings target to chase. We join play now with John Snow, the bowler. The batsman is Lawrence Rowe, and it's the third over of the morning.
Richards telling him to hurry, and he'd have to do, and he's given him run out. And up goes Constance's finger, and really Lawrence Rowe couldn't believe it. There must have been a very easy run if he'd gone. He hesitated to begin with, Richards calling him, exhorting him to go on. Very late in starting. And a fine throw from David Steele brings about the end of Lawrence Rowe. Left hand, 1 wicket to throw at, and looked as though Lawrence Rowe was skating home. It means the overall position now for West Indies is that they've got a lead of 123 and have lost 3 wickets. Variable bounce there. That one didn't get very high at all. 2 short legs in now. Cover point under mid-off. And that's beaten John Snow. And Clive Lloyd handsomely away. Beautiful shot for 4 runs. Willie chasing it. Lloyd turning quickly, going through for the second. That's a chance, and as he... Well, Willis dropped it. Right in at the chest, they're so close together. A little reassuring pat from Tony Greig, but that a really bad error by England. The thick edge. Willis tumbling. Difficult to see, first of all, whether he managed to cling onto it or not, but it had bounced out. Willis again to Richards. Great shot. Looks super when you middle it, but everything went right for Viv Richards there. Just let the bat go through, a long way away from it. And his player pulled it on, and Bob Willis has done it. Very casual shot again there by Richards. I was a little concerned with the one before. It looked a little bit flash to me. A long way away from that one, an inside edge, dragged it on, and Richards, the man that England desperately needed back in the pavilion, goes out. Bowled by Willis for 38. And West Indies here tumbling now to 72 for 4. So a wonderful start here by England. There's the inside edge. The ball, in fact, just going onto the pad before it broke the wicket. That's a good shot again. Over pitch ball driven very fiercely through mid-on for 4 by Clive Lloyd. So he moves on to 10, his second boundary. That's through the gap on the other side this time, just easy and casually stroked away for another 4 by Lloyd. The relief of Collis King, he's away off the dreaded naught and collects 2 runs. Half volley, and Collis King showing the way to deal with it. John Snow chasing it, might just... No, he's given it up. I'm feeling there that a little bit more effort, he might just have managed to pull it up. Collis King now moving on to 6. And he's hammered another one. Ala Lloyd, 1 through the offside, 1 through the onside. 2 over pitch balls, and this is the West Indian method when they lose wickets, just to attack again. Not quite time, but it's gone through extra cover all right. Alan Watt chasing it, should cut it off. And Lloyd going through for 3. 39 added. 43 added now. Score on 99 now. And score on 103. A bad ball there from John Snow, really was.
It's out of David Steele's reach. He really went very, very fast. And he's out. He's played on. The second West Indian batsman to do so this morning. That really was a throw the bat job. The ball was shortish outside off stump, and he was hitting it off the front foot. And I don't think he'll be well pleased about that. A long way back onto the off stump. And that is a tremendous breakthrough for England. 121 for 5 now. There's no third man, and that's going to race away down the hill and over the boundary. And he's got it away beautifully in front of square leg. That was the one they're looking for with that field placing.
Tremendous shot by Collis King, right over the top of extra cover.
Another great shot. Waited for it, chopped it away square. Yet another boundary to this man who's really set these people alight here this morning. Come in when West Indies were really struggling. He's answered it by some ferocious attacking shots. That's in the air. A great effort there by Alan Ward. Just got a hand to it. Long, sprawling dive to his right. Could well have hurt himself there because he fairly took off. A noble effort here by Alan Ward at mid-off. Well lofted, middled. Just got the ends of his fingers to it. And that's chopped away again to third man. The ball once more gathering pace down this fast, bare outfield. Coming through for the single he wants for his 50. Oh, what a remarkable 50 this by Collis King. That's an outside edge. Only 2 slips in there now. And he gets 4 runs as a result. That's a chance, and it's taken. Tony Gray accepting the chance at first slip. The departure of Collis King, another wicket to John Snow. The end of a really robust innings from the young Barbadian. Out for 58. Score on 178 for 6. So relief to England to get rid of Collis King, looking so dangerous. Only in there for slightly over an hour for these runs. He really has taken this England attack apart. And has brought an awful lot of enjoyment to everybody packed onto this ground. 10 fours in his 80-minute stay. Snow to Holder. That's found the gap again between third slip and gully. Willie chasing it, the ball hurrying away down there, and Holder off the mark with 4. And he's bowled him. So a jubilant Bob Willis, arms flung high, getting rid of Derek Murray, nipping one back, a little bit of extra pace off the pitch, getting through Murray's defence, and clean bowling him with his score on 18. But there's nobody at mid-off, and that's exactly where he's been clipped through there by Holding. Well, they've done well, these two. They've got 3 runs.
And that's very close. It's got to be out. And it kept so low that there's hardly any chance at all of Michael Holding playing that. He was pretty unlucky there. That one, I reckon, just got up about 9 inches off the pitch. It's in the air and it's safe. Frank Hayes, the fieldsman. Oh, bowl him. Willis has done it again. It's his 4th wicket, and it's 193 for 9. Van Bernholder out to an extremely good delivery. And Willis really firing now. Outside off stump and cutting back very well. He's lifting that off stump right out of the ground. 193 for 9. Aboard, and that's pretty well stopped. He's way wide on his left-hand side. Bowl him, and Willis has 5 wickets. A great effort from Bob Willis in his comeback match. 5 for 40. He bowls Roberts for 3. Daniel remains 0 not out, and England need 260 to win. And that 260 well within the reach of the England side. Not really a formidable target, even against the West Indies bowlers. A great trio there, Roberts, Holding and Wayne Daniel together with Van Bernholder. Well, the real secret was, could the England side get away to a good start with their makeshift opening pair, Bob Wilmer and David Steele? We join play now the first ball of the England second innings. It's that magnificent fast bowler, Andy Roberts, coming in from the Kirkstall Lane end. And it's 260 to win. 4 runs for a start, but oh, that was close to Clive Lloyd. It's along the ground. They'll pick up a couple of runs at least there. Collis King, the fieldsman. Certainly a quick over to start from Andy Roberts. And that is out, caught behind the first wicket, a triumph for Andy Roberts, and David Steele is gone. And the second ball he faced caught Derek Murray, bowled Roberts, and England are 5 for 1, needing 260 to win.
It's a nice shot. Lovely time deflection going through for 4 by Wilmer. Here he comes now to Hayes, and just dropping short. Picked up on the bounce by Richards, just in front. And that's it this time. Richards has made no mistake. Hayes is out for 0, and West Indies strike again. Roberts picks up yet another wicket, and he's made the breakthrough here for West Indies. First of all, Steele, then poor Frank Hayes out with a 0 to his name, and England on 12 for 2. Previously in this over, he's edged one just short of Richards, but this time straight into his hands at 3rd slip. Ball tossed high, and England now in serious trouble. So Balderson away, over pitch ball, pushed away nicely through mid-on. And wisely they'll settle just for 2. And Woolmer now down at this near end to face Roberts. Good shot. Timed that nicely, pushed it away just in front of square. Holder doing well, he'll cut it off. And the batsman turning for 3. Hasn't missed a ball since this match started, our little friend down there. And that's it. Balderson's gone, no need to look at the umpire. Went for the flashing off drive, thick outside edge. Roberts strikes again, and England once again in all kinds of trouble. Balderston out for 4, caught by Murray, and the total standing only on 23. Disaster for England again. Balderston looking to crash that through extra cover, never quite at the pitch of it. Murray moving to his right, snapping up the catch. Woolmer survives at the far end on 17, and Willie to face his first ball. And that must be close to, and Andy Roberts absolutely disgusted that that wasn't given. Willie moving inside, and I think a few words coming back here from umpire Constant, and he's very upset, and the West Indians are very upset. They felt that Peter Willie was absolutely plumb there. Moving onto the back foot, and my word, that looked close.
Wayne Daniel now bowling to Bob Woolmer. Through and doing the chasing. And 3 runs there for Woolmer. Bad luck for Roberts. Good shot by Willie, but a good effort by Roberts to get round there. He's already bowled 6 overs, and he went round very fast around that boundary.
That's a shot, beautiful shot, over pitch ball. That's the way to deal with it. Gone way down the leg side, racing away for 4. 4 byes. Didn't look to be too much wrong with Michael Holding there either. Recovered pretty well from that strained calf muscle. It's a good shot. Got into position nicely, forced away off the back foot. Rodensrow giving chase. Flicking it back before it reaches the fence, and Woolmer takes 3 for it. So that brings up the 50 partnership between these two. Came together when the 3rd wicket fell at 23.
That is out. Bob Woolmer, Vanburn holder, who hadn't taken his sweater off in this over, has struck the vital blow again for the West Indies. Woolmer out for 37, LBW to Holder. There it is again, starting off to go forward, and he wasn't forward at all with that left foot. When the ball struck him, his left foot was exactly on the batting crease. It's a good shot, 4 runs. That's a great shot. Roberts aiming for the Yorker again. Willie got it away just through point. You have to be quick here. Oh, that would have been out. Wayne Daniel was very smart to come away to his left there and in, and Tony Greig misjudged that badly. It's 96 for 4. Well, good shot. And almost a fine chase as well. Michael Holding really moving quickly after that. No doubt it went for 4, but umpire Tom Spencer wouldn't be able to see it from there. The boundary line is away out to square leg, and that brings up the 100. Four runs, full toss. It's a good shot. That went very fast indeed. Good couple there. Bernard Julian is the man after the ball, going out towards the boundary. And Tony Greig coming back to his third. That's a lovely throw. Gosh, he's a good field, this fella. Fielded superbly in Australia throughout the tour out there. And the games I've seen him over here in England, he's lost nothing of it. There'll be a couple more. Oh, that'll be 4. That was so well timed. Well, I start off to say there's a couple there, and he only played a defensive stroke. That went off the bat like a bullet. Let's have a look at this for timing.
Ted, well, that single to Tony Greig heralding here the 50 partnership between these two. The sun's certainly shining on Tony Greig at the moment. Those 50 runs have come in just a shade over 35 minutes. That's a good shot by Greig. Body right over the top of the ball, kept it down low. And those steel pit children shouldn't be out there. But still, it's another 4 to Greig. He's on 29 and holding bowls to him. And that's taken. Willie goes. It's a fine catch. Andy Roberts, the man who's already taken 3 wickets, snapping up that catch. Excellent catch, taken low down by the ankles. Holding takes the wicket. Peter Willie goes, and this fine partnership is broken. So Willie caught Roberts, bowled Holding for 45. Middled nicely off the bat. Must have thought he got 4 runs. He found the Orney man fielding round the corner there. Low to his left and beautifully taken by Roberts. So the crowd on their feet here, and quite rightly so, because that's been a really commendable performance by Peter Willie. 36 in the first innings, 2¼ hours out there for his 45 in the second. Anything up there he put away very effectively, included 9 fours in his innings. The umpire's going to have a word about the light, I think, after that short pitch ball. And they're off.
Well, I bet Derek Underwood was pleased about that. Only a few more minutes to go, but he'll be quite happy to start off tomorrow morning, hopefully in better light with his skipper, Tony Greig, who incidentally is playing another magnificent innings. Some really beautiful drives there and shots off his pads to go with that century in the first innings. He's come back to form with a bang, and he's exuding tremendous self-confidence out there, and that could have a great effect on the bottom half of the England innings. Very, very bad start there by England. They've been pulled together by Willie and Greig. Can they do it tomorrow? Well, in this test match, I wouldn't like to wager anything on the outcome. It's been such a fascinating and magnificent test. One of the greatest 4 days cricket I've ever seen in my life. And tomorrow, I think, will be a fitting finale. The odds? Well, I'm sure at this moment they must be even money. And I suppose only the Patriots of either side would consider that their team had a cast iron case.